Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy opening day. We're thrilled to have you with us as we kick things off for the championship meet right here at Gulfstream with the Claiming Crown. We have 11 races on tap. 9 of them are Claiming Crown Stakes races. Let's check out the track and weather conditions.
We start the 2017 championship meeting with an 11-race program and beautiful weather conditions. Temperatures in the mid to low 80s here today. A fast main track, a firm turf course, and a sunny sky. First race over the turf at 7.5 furlongs. These are 2-year-old maidens of the filly variety. Scratch the alternates 13, 14, and 15. A field of 12 and a wide open betting race.
Racing at Gulfstream. Toward the inside, Golden Veil gets the first call. Marvelous Kitten is away in good shape. Moving up on the outside is Miss Painter. Widest of all as She Put a Spell on Me. Tucking in down toward the rail is Nick Juarez on the favorite, Really Proud. She saves ground and races 3 lengths off the lead. Following her is American Frolic. Nile Rising has also dropped over from the high draw. Then it's back to Blue Strike, and on the outside got Stormy. Miraculously is between horses, racing ahead of Siamara, and the early trailer is Sweet Magic. They round the first turn separated by 11 lengths, and Marvelous Kitten now throttles open to take a length and a half advantage. In second is Miss Painter, back to third is Golden Veil. From fourth is She Put a Spell on Me, then down at the inside, Really Proud, 2.5 in front of Nile Rising. American Frolic is to her inside, followed by Got Stormy. Then Miraculously on the outside and Siamara racing about 8 lengths off the lead. Then it's a gap of another 4 to Blue Strike, and not keeping up is the trailer Sweet Magic. She's dropped better than 15 off the lead through the opening half mile in 52 and 2. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Here's a move from Jaramillo on Miss Painter, and she moves to the lead by a length. Marvelous Kitten has dropped back to fourth and continues to plummet. Really Proud is in the hunt. She's now into second. She Put a Spell on Me is third. Got Stormy is next with Nile Rising. Miraculously will be wide on the course. American Frolic looks for racing room, and they're at the top of the stretch. Miss Painter cuts the corner and opens a 3-length lead now. Really Proud is second and racing about 4 lengths behind this getaway leader, and this getaway leader is Miss Painter. She's strong up front at a big price. Miss Painter is 60 to 1. Welcome back to Gulfstream. Miss Painter and a romp. She won it by 6. Miraculously was second. Got Stormy was third. Got close for fourth between Really Proud and American Frolic in 137 and 1.
Hold on to your hats, folks. It's a 60 to 1 bomber to start the racing meet here at Gulfstream Park with number 8, Miss Painter, debuting a flashy winner under Misael Jaramillo for owner Tim Mawhinney and trainer Lily Kurtness. Second was 5, Miraculously, ahead of 7, Got Stormy. Another big price to complete your tribe. We turn to the second race and start the Claiming Crown series this year with the Claiming Crown Glass Slipper, 1 mile over the main track for $110,000 in guaranteed purse money. A field of 14, the odds-on favorite going for 10 in a row, 6 Mended.
The 2017 Claiming Crown is underway, racing in the Glass Slipper. Good start for Star 80 down toward the inside. Moonshine Promise was away well. Arella Princess has speed, and here's the California Invader Mended, not far away. In fact, Mended and Ricardo Gonzalez put ahead in front. Moving at the rail, Baby Monster now comes to challenge for the top, and out 3 wide is Moonshine Promise. They race ahead of the team of Delusional KK, and on the outside, Northern Screamer. Down at the inside, Star 80. She broke running, but she's about 4 lengths off the lead. Ventina moves between horses. Arella Princess is next ahead of Battletail and Tormenta de Oro. Then it's back to Untrue. 3 lengths to Felina's Song, and Sugar Cube is allowed to settle 13th, and at the back of the field is Amaluna. They race down the backstretch and go to the half-mile mark. The opening quarter posted in 24 seconds flat. At the half-mile point, it's Mended. In front by a neck, Moonshine Promise is second. Northern Screamer is third. Down at the inside, Delusional KK is racing in fourth in the white and red colors. 3 in front of Ventina. Baby Monsters called it an afternoon. Passed by Battletail from between horses. That's Star 80. Then Untrue. Sugar Cube tries to launch an attack from the back, and so does Amaluna as they race to the top of the stretch. Ricardo Gonzalez and Mended at the quarter pole with the lead. Moonshine Promise working harder to stay close second. Back to third and Delusional KK. Wide is Ventina from between horses. Northern Screamer with 3/16 to go. It's the SoCal Sharpie. It's still Mended in front by 3. Back to second is Moonshine Promise down at the inside. Delusional KK and a late run from Sugar Cube, but she's out of time. Here's what the Claiming Crown's all about. Here's 10 in a row. Here's Mended all the way. Up for second was Sugar Cube, then Moonshine Promise and Delusional KK. Battletail completes the high 5 in 136 and 2.
Hats off to the Bay Area-based Mended. She comes in off a 9-race win streak, ships across the country, and makes it 10 in a row. Ricardo Gonzalez rode the daughter of Broken Vow for trainer John Martin and owners Troy and Maritza Honoratu. Second was 14 Sugar Cube from far back ahead of 9 Moonshine Promise. Past winner of this race had to settle for third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the Saturday card continues. Don't go away.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion.
and
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for race number 3 on the program, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. These are 2-year-old maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch the 1, 3, 13, and 16. Both the 14 and the 15 draw in. The favorite was number 9, Animal Kingston.
And they're off. From the inside, City Edition blast out to try to take the early lead, but Tejas Ranger has speed. And Start With Yes is away with speed as well. He moves up on the outside. Start With Yes ahead in front. Rocky Strange moves with him from second. Tejas Ranger broke running, but settles in toward the rail. Up on the outside and racing in fourth is War Giant. He's 3 lengths off the pace. Jailhouse Kitten tried to drop over with Miyago a bit wide through the first turn. Animal Kingston comes away in the top flight as well. Then it's Eye of a Jedi, followed by on the inside. That's Window Table to the outside and Aguero. Then back at the inside, Jailhouse Kitten settles in second last, and the trailer is the Robert, separated by 9 lengths in the run to the backstretch. The opening quarter down the backstretch they run, and up front the leader is Start With Yes, a half a length in front. Rocky Strange second, War Giant third. Tucked in fourth is Tejas Ranger, followed by Miyago and City Edition. Then comes Animal Kingston racing in the 3-path and between horses, a length in front of Longshot Eye of a Jedi. Then Jailhouse Kitten and Window Table. The Robert is widest of all there, and the trailer now is Aguero. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Start With Yes and Jose Lescano continue to lead. They lead by a neck. Up on the outside, Rocky Strange keeps the pressure on second. Tejas Ranger appears to have horse but needs some place to go. He's being guided to the outside under Nick Juarez, and he'll be the first to make an attack. Trying to follow that move is Eye of a Jedi. War Giant calls it an afternoon. Animal Kingston is 5 wide, and they're at the top of the stretch. Start With Yes has been in front from the outset, still confidently handled and still in front. Eye of a Jedi trying to spring the shocker, and here he comes now. Eye of a Jedi and Carlos Montalvo to take the lead. Tejas Ranger on the outside. Here's another big long shot. Here's a 50-1 bomber. Here's Eye of a Jedi to win it. Start With Yes was second. Tejas Ranger third. Close after that, involving Jailhouse Kitten, the Robert, and Rocky Strange.
Stand by for another big bomb. It's number 4, Eye of a Jedi at 50-1 to get the money off a perfect trip from jockey Carlos Montalvo. The stretch out speed of Eye of the Jedi got him home a winner for owner-trainer Steve Budhu. Second was number 12, Start With Yes, who did all the heavy lifting. 10, Tejas Ranger loomed boldly but had to settle for third. To the fourth race now, the Claiming Crown Express. Sprinters at 6 furlongs for $110,000. Scratch the 15 Payton, 16 Kokomo Wildcat, also withdrawn. Standing room only with a field of 14.
And they're off in the Claiming Crown Express. From the center, Great Lou blasts out to take the lead, and Paco riding him for a clear advantage over Blings Express, who races in second. Harry He's in tight third. Moving up from fourth is Mr. Manning, then to the outside in Pachanga Party. Widest of all goes First Growth. From between horses, Starship Apollo races about 6 lengths off the lead. Dropping over from the 14 post is Doodle Hopper. He's in range, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then it's Hello, It's Me, 3 clear of Electrifying. Down inside goes the Sun Wind. Up on his outside is Donegal Hall. And then it's back to the 2 at the back, Express Jet and Ship Disturber. They round the far turn and go to the top of the stretch, 5/16 to go. Blings Express bids up on the outside of Great Lou to take the lead. Running on from third is First Growth, back to fourth, and Harry He, 2 in front of Mr. Manning. Hello, It's Me is next, and on the far outside, Doodle Hopper, they're at the top of the stretch. Making a big sweeping move to take the lead is First Growth, and First Growth, the Ohio Invader, takes over the lead at the 8th pole and moves away by 2. Blings Express is flat to the boards and making no impression second. Late run from Doodle Hopper, moving at the rail, that Ship Disturber, but as they come to the wire, Gerardo Corrales and First Growth are clear to the finish, and they won it by 3 in the end. Blings Express was second, Ship Disturber third, Doodlehopper finished fourth in 109.3.
The Ohio Invader, number 12, First Growth, gets the money and does it in pretty easy fashion under jockey Gerardo Corrales for trainer Odin Landano Jr. and owner Michelle Winters. Second was the locally based Blings Express, ahead of the 5 Ship Disturber, who came from far back under Corey Lannery and rallied for third. To the 5th race now. The 5th race, the Claiming Crown Distaff Dash on turf at 5 furlongs. Fillies and mares take center stage here with a field of 13. The favorite was the 1, Blue Bahia.
Racing in the Claiming Crown Distaff Dash. From the far outside, My Sister Carol was away well. From the rail, Blue Bahia has speed. Moving up between horses is Hardacre. Also in the top flight is Ela. In fact, Ela is the quickest of the quick. She leads a length and a quarter. Blue Bahia second, Hardacre third, My Sister Carol fourth. And Shaka Kanu's in tight and having to tap on the brakes while 4 wide. Down at the inside, that's My Sweet Dove. She's also running on the heels of runners. Moving between horses is Island Reward. Then down at the rail goes in midair, followed by Ring Knocker and Kasuga and Imnahaz last of all as they fly around the far turn. Up front, the leader continues to be Ela, half a length in front. Blue Bahia second, Hardacre 3 wide. My Sweet Dove looking for racetrack under Edgard Zayas. Island Reward is 6 wide off the corner. Still Kasuga has better than 7 lengths to raise with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Blue Bahia now strides to a clear advantage. My Sweet Dove charging at her on the outside, widest of all, and My Sister Carol in between horses is still right there. They come to the wire. Blue Bahia will win it and win it by 2.5. My Sweet Dove second, My Sister Carol third. Island Reward finished fourth. Close for 5th between World Gone Right and Imnaha in 56-4.
Favorite takes care of business off a perfect trip in today's 5th race as number 1, Blue Bahia, rallies for the score under Paco Lopez for trainer Jason Service and owner and breeder Dennis Drazen. 2, My Sweet Dove, broke a step slow and had to settle for second ahead of the 13, My Sister Carol, who outran everyone else to get up for third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the Saturday Rainbow Six right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the aftercare alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the Claiming Crown Iron Horse, $110,000 guaranteed, traveling 2 turns on the main track first finish line race. Rider change on 5, Social Stranger to Alban Jimenez, scratched the 7, 12, and 16. Off-time favorite was number 8, Rich Daddy.
And they're off in the Iron Horse. Beautiful beginning for Social Stranger from the center of the racetrack. Up on the outside, it's 2, Cuban Brothers U, who drives to challenge Lieutenant Chanio, trying to protect his inside spot. He's down toward the inside with Solve, and then out 3 wide is Bama Bound as they circle the first turn. It's 2, Cuban Brothers U and Daniel Centeno, who work clear to lead by a length. Social Stranger is second, Jaden's Best on the outside third. Then it's the team of Solve and Lieutenant Chanio. Out 3 wide is Bama Bound, followed by Rich Daddy. The favorite is situated about 4 lengths off the pace setter. Out wide on the course is Mal Guapo. Saving ground as the inside is Good Time Had by All with Chiseled in that flight of runners. Ender's Cat is 5 wide, racing ahead of 4th of July, and it's a gap of 7 to Cheech Thunder. He does his best running later, and he spots the leader about 15 through the opening quarter in 23-3. Down the backstretch they go, and 2, Cuban Brothers U is aggressive up top. Centeno lets him roll, and he's at the half-mile pole on top by 2. Solve is second. Social Stranger is now third. Up on the outside, Jaden's Best Success is fourth. Lieutenant Shawnee Elastic quick and well fifth. Rich Daddy in gear from sixth, trying to run on his 4th of July and chiseled. Doubt the rail and good time had by all. That's all for Bama Bound. Cheech Thunder tries to play catch up as 2 Cuban Brothers U at less than 5/16 from home and a length and a half in front. Solve is second. They're well clear of the others. Down inside Lieutenant Shawnee O. Rich Daddy will have to fly from there, and they're at the top of the stretch in the Iron Horse. And up front, 2 Cuban Brothers U off the corner, leads by 2. Solve is second. Rich Daddy begins to motor from third. Lieutenant Shawnee O is up the inside. Centeno trying to get one more 16th from 2 Cuban Brothers U, and he's in front by 3. Rich Daddy's out of time. 2 Cuban Brothers U goes all the way to beat Rich Daddy, then Solve. Lieutenant Shawnee O photos with Social Stranger and 4th of July in 1:42 and 1.
Aggressive handling from veteran reinsman Daniel Centeno proved a good move in today's 6th race as 2 Cuban Brothers U secured a pretty easy lead and bottomed out the group, winning today's Iron Horse for trainer John Rigateri and owners John Rigateri and Stephen Durrani. Second was 8 Rich Daddy, who just ran out of racetrack ahead of the 3 Solve, who loomed boldly off the turn but had to settle for third. To the 7th race now, the claiming crown Canterbury, sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs, scratched the 6, 12, 14, and 15. The off-time favorite, the track record holder, number 3, Pay Any Price.
And they're off. Pay Any Price was away well, and he reaches out to try to clear the field from our boss, who has speed. Moving with him in the early stages is Black Tavish and Billy the Bull. Pay Any Price has to put the pedal to the metal to maintain control. It's Pay Any Price in front to half a length. Black Tavish is there second. Racing in third is the gray Billy the Bull. On the outside, an our boss from fourth, then back to Diddley and Super Spender. Racing out the rail is Oak Bluffs. He's about 7 lengths off the lead. The pace is fast. It's a gap of 2 to Sir Navigator. Then to the inside goes Uncle Leo with Our Independence, 3 wide and 10 lengths off the lead. The 2 at the back are Padilla and Shadow Rock, and Pay Any Price has the lead. Pay Any Price, he's had 2 so far as he turns first with a 3-length lead. On the outside and trying to get after him second, here's Oak Bluffs with a rush. 3/16 to go. Zayas gets to work on Pay Any Price, and the Jet still has something in the tank. On the outside, and Oak Bluffs runs second, and he's getting to him now. Pay Any Price pleading for the wire. On the outside, and Oak Bluffs, Pay Any Price digging in. Pay Any Price is hanging on for their black and white express to get the money in the claiming crown Canterbury from Oak Bluffs in 56-2.
Great performance from a very game racehorse number 3, Pay Any Price, takes a licking and keeps on ticking, getting the narrow victory under Edgard Zayas for trainer Ralph Zadie and owners Averill Racing LLC and Maddie's Racing Stable. 1 Oak Bluffs gave it a good run but just missed, while second ahead of the 10 Sir Navigator, who ran third. To the 8th race now at 7 furlongs over the main track, the claiming crown Rapid Transit, 110,000 up for grabs. Scratched the 15 and 16, a full field of 14. The favorite was the 4, Shaft of Light.
Racing in the Rapid Transit Stakes. Good start outside for both Coxon, and Dark Arden begins well, moving between horses. Here's Crocodile Charlie. Manhattan Mischief is also offensive-minded, and down inside, taken in hand, is Sandro. It's a reasonable early pace. Out of the chute, they run with Manhattan Mischief and Crocodile Charlie 1-2. Sandro's at the rail. Coxon is next. From between horses and only 2 behind is Why Are You Awesome? Shaft of Light is off the speed today, but not far off the pace. He's only 2 lengths behind. Tapping on the brakes was Cautious Giant. Out wide on the course, both Dark Arden and Aztec Stents. Rhythm Park is on the far outside. Then it's a gap of another 4 lengths to Thanks God, racing ahead of Chathament. He's dropped better than 8 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is Double Whammy. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Manhattan Mischief a bit off the inner rail, but leads 3/4 of a length. Crocodile Charlie second. Rhythm Park third. Back to fourth is Sandro. Ridden hard and not responding is Shaft of Light. Moving up on the outside in Coxon. Widest of all and putting in a charge is Dark Arden with Aztec Sense, and they run to the top of the stretch. Manhattan Mischief has the lead, confronted outside by Rhythm Park. Leperoux sets him down for the drive, and Cautious Giant's on a roll. He's way out in the center with some momentum. Here's Cautious Giant trying to get to Manhattan Mischief. Aztec Sense is rolling home, but time ticking away. Manhattan Mischief and Cautious Giant. Cautious Giant roused to a short lead. Manhattan Mischief is doing everything he can, but he can't stay with Cautious Giant. Manhattan Mischief second. I think Crocodile Charlie fights on for third, ahead of Aztec Sense and Rhythm Park in 1:22-3.
Number 4, Shaft of Light, did not fire his best shot, but number 5, Cautious Giant, sure did, as he prevails in a game stretch battle under Misael Jaramillo for trainer Victor Barboza Jr. and owner Mosh Mark. Second, 7, Manhattan Mischief, ahead of the 6, Crocodile Charlie, who ran third. To the ninth race now, the Claiming Crown Tiara starter stakes for $125,000 in guaranteed purse money. Scratch the 12 Gianna's Dream, a field of 11. Favorites included the 4 Martini Glass and the 9 Starship Jubilee.
Racing in the Claiming Crown Tiara. Toward the inside, Dynatail gets the first call with the favorite Starship Jubilee quickly up to challenge. Up on the outside and Flatter Me Fabulous, and Flatter Me Fabulous will now take the lead from Starship Jubilee, and Dynatail is toward the rail, racing in third. Then it's a length back to the outside, and Vendita, who sets up shop about 4 lengths off the lead. Valedictorian is just to her inside and 4 lengths off the lead as well. At the rail goes Martini Glass. She's in the green colors, about 3.5 lengths off the lead, and that lead is now held by Flatter Me Fabulous. Flatter Me Fabulous leads by 1.5 lengths. Starship Jubilee is second. On the inside, and Dynatail from third. Then back to Valedictorian and Martini Glass. Quebec is out wide on the course, followed by Temple Fur. Then from between horses, Vendita. Moving up on the outside is both Artemisa and Judy's Chance. And at the back of the field and trying to play catch-up here is the early trailer, Peru. Down the backstretch they go, and up front, the leader, Flatter Me Fabulous. 3 parts in front, Starship Jubilee second. Martini Glass, she got inside and now secures the rail for Paco Lopez. She's 2 lengths off the lead. Moving up in fourth is Valedictorian, followed by Quebec. Down at the inside, Dynatail. On the far outside, Peru starts to weave through traffic and starts to get a move on now with Judy's Chance next. Then to the outside and trying to run on Artemisa. That's all for Temple Fur, and Vendita's last. Starship Jubilee just took the lead for Jose Lescano, immediately tackled by Valedictorian and Quebec. Working between horses, Martini Glass. Peru circles 5 wide with momentum as they're at the top of the stretch. It's Starship Jubilee set down for the drive and has to quicken up. Martini Glass comes off cover to try to track her down the center, and coming on is Peru. Far outside in Artemisa. They're getting to Starship Jubilee. On the outside, here's Martini Glass. Peru, a final lunge. Peru, Martini Glass. It's a photo finish, and it's too close to call. Peru outside. Inside Martini Glass. Then back to Starship Jubilee and Artemisa at 146-3.
Very close photo finish in today's ninth race. In the end, the bob and the victory goes to number 4, Martini Glass, under jockey Paco Lopez, for trainer Keith Nations and owners Nations Racing Stable and Vince Campanella. 5, Peru just missed in a great effort ahead of the 9, Starship Jubilee, who was empty inside the final 16th and had to settle for third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the late daily double, the Claiming Crown Emerald and the Claiming Crown Jewel. Up next, don't go away.
I'm Javier Castellano.
I am Joel Rosario.
I'm John Velasquez. For the first time ever, the Clásico del Caribe will be at Gulfstream Park. Entertainment, special events, and the best horses from Latin America and the Caribbean. Right here in South Florida.
Right here in South Florida. It's a thriller, it's a popular, it's an international, the Clásico del Caribe. It's coming to Gulfstream Park.
The Clásico del Caribe is coming to Gulfstream Park on December 9th.
I'll be there. Will you?
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 10 on the program, the Claiming Crown Emerald on turf at a mile and a 16th, $125,000 in guaranteed purse money. Scratch the 15 and 16. A full field of 14 went postward. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off in the Claiming Crown Emerald. Good start out the rail for Spring Up, who tries to establish the early lead. To Craziness has some tactical speed, and Black Tide is not far away. In fact, Black Tide reaches out and now clears the field. Settling in second is Spring Up on his outside. Lay That Pistol Down now joins the vanguard with To Craziness between horses. Then back to K-Mac. Out 3 wide is Eminent Force. He's about 4.5 lengths off the lead. Saving ground out the rail is Royal Blessing. Then it's back from between horses to Bingo Kitten. Katena's out wide of him. And then down inside goes Special Ops as they round the first turn. It's Black Tide with the lead by 1.25 lengths. Lay That Pistol Down is second. Back to third is Spring Up. 2 back to Craziness in fourth. Then it's K-Mac and Royal Blessing, followed by Special Ops. On his outside goes Eminent Force. Then back at the inside to Bingo Kitten. He's mid-flight and about 7 lengths off the pace setter. DeRocher's on his outside. Then down at the inside goes Sinatra ahead of Zambian. He's only got 3 behind him, and the 3 include an outside running Neo Classic and Sinatra as they head to the half-mile point. They pass the half mile in 50-3 after completing a quarter in 24-3 and taking over the lead. Lay That Pistol Down. He runs right by Black Tide, who had nothing to offer. Up into second is Spring Up. To Craziness is third. K-Mac starts to unscoil a rally. He's now into fourth. From behind the speed, Bingo Kitten needs out. So does Sinatra. Royal Blessing getting out. Special Ops is already out. He's widest of all as they run to the top of the stretch. Spring Up is now put ahead in front. Lay That Pistol Down cuts the corner and tries to fight on second. Special Ops and K-Mac with The Craziness. Royal Blessing is next, and Sinatra's at the rail. Final furlong, Spring Up has the lead. A host of pursuers. Special Ops chiming into it down the center. Bingo Kitten with a late rally, and then To Craziness. Special Op has the lead close to home. Special Ops will win it. Bingo Kitten's going to get second. It's very close for third. DeRocher flying on. He might have got up in 150-2.
Number 2, Special Ops, gets a good trip by jockey Julian Leparoux, getting off cover when he needed to, and he had a long sustained run to get up for the score for trainer Mike Maker and Sky Chai Racing. Mike Maker runs 1-2 as the 8 Bingo Kitten got loose for second, ahead of long shot DeRocher, the 13, who closed from far back to get up for third. To the 11th and final race, the Claiming Crown Jewel, 200,000 guaranteed, 1 1/8 over the main track. Scratch the 5, Dreaming of Gold, a field of 12. Favorites included the 1, Chunnel, and the 6, Gigantic Breeze.
And runners away in the Claiming Crown Jewel. From the far outside, Flowers for Lisa is being sent hard to try to overcome that outside draw. And in fact, Flowers for Lisa will cross and clear from the 13 post and lead it by 2 over Dream Saturday, who's racing in second. Up on the outside, here's the gray, moving closer to Flashy Jewel, drawn within a 1/2 length of the lead. Jay's Way is a bit hard to handle. Diamond Bachelor was sent by Lane Luzzy, but he'll have to tuck in as he's out-sprinted by the leader, Flowers for Lisa. Then it's a gap of 2.5 lengths back to Fearless Dragon. Moving on the inside of him is Turco Bravo with Indian Guide stuck 3 wide. Then it's a gap of 3 to Capital Letters. He's mid-flight for Lannery, a 1/2 length in front of an improving Chunnel. Then it's a gap of 4 lengths to the favorite Gigantic Breeze, second last for Boulanger, and allowed to settle a length better than Clubman, who's 11th and 12th and last under jockey Sheldon Russell through the opening quarter in 23-3. Then went a 1/2 mile in 47 seconds flat. Aggressively handled so far. Flowers for Lisa with the advantage by a length over Flashy Jewel in second. Diamond Bachelor at the inside third, racing ahead of Jay's Way fourth. Fifth and outside is Dream Saturday. Then down at the inside and trying to improve is Turco Bravo. Fearless Dragon is next. Here's Chunnel. Chunnel 3 wide and on the attack mid-flight, about 6 lengths off the lead. Working ahead of Clubman, who's rallied from last around Capital Letters. The favorite still has an awful tall lot to do. Gigantic Breeze. He's about 10 lengths off the lead as with a less than a 1/4 mile to go. Flowers for Lisa has him on the ropes, it appears. Confidently handled by Paco Lopez and moves away by 2. On the outside, Flashy Jewel tries to stay with him second. Diamond Bachelor has room to quicken if he's good enough, and he is coming on. Final furlong, Lopez wakes up Flowers for Lisa, who maintains control. Diamond Bachelor is second, Flashy Jewel on the outside, but through it all, Flowers from Lisa will go gate to wire to win it. Flowers for Lisa by a length and a half. Close for second, maybe Flashy Jewel over Diamond Bachelor. Also close for the minors involving Capital Letters and Turco Bravo in 148-3.
Very exciting performance today from long shot Flowers for Lisa. Jockey Paco Lopez, offensive-minded in the early stages. He sent him right to the top, and he never faced a serious threat. With heads-up riding, Paco Lopez springs the upset in the Claiming Crown Jewel. Flying P Stables, the winning owner. Jorge Navarro, the winning trainer. 4-year-old son of Flower Alley with the upset in the finale. 12 Flashy Jewel second, 4 Diamond Bachelor third. No significant work from the favorite Gigantic Breeze. We have no winners in the high five. Triggers a nice carryover into Sunday's action. $45,450.32. Late pick five, $1,861.60. Rainbow Six hit for $8,393.84. That triggers a carryover of $14,389.46.
That wraps up today. Thanks for joining us on opening day of Gulfstream Park, but don't worry, we're just getting started. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on Sunday for 10 more races on tap.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away. Haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them